Hey tribe, Dawna here with Transformational Healing, and welcome to our spiritual check-in. We're in a different location today, and I see the table's a little bouncy. Sorry about that. We're at Star and Splendor. I'm actually watching the shop here today, so we may have to cut it short if I get customers. We'll see how it goes. But today, the plan is to chit chat a little about Beltane because Blessed Beltane Eve. Tomorrow is Beltane. I'm very, very excited about that. Um, and also, this week for our chit chat is about prosperity. So, a little about prosperity mindset, being able to look at yourself and look at the things that you're surrounded by and realize how much prosperity you're actually surrounded by, even though you may not realize that. So, a few little checkups for the people on the replay to get as we wait for people to come in. I know that a few people are not able to make it today, but there's a couple that were planning on it. To this weekend is our Beltane, Blessed Beltane sale. So everything in the magical apothecary. So all the different spiritual goods and candles, candle holders, ritual salts, anil blue, Florida water, sage, all kinds of things along that line are all 20% off in the shop at Transformational Healing by Dawna.com. You can also find the vintage altar decor. So any of the things that we have picked up and decided to offer as altar decor in the shop is also on the 20% off sale this week. And I have been busy like a fiend working on tinctures. So I've managed to get all the salve listed in the shop. We had a little issue going on with the Etsy shop. Even with disclaimers, you can't even say at this point that something helps with smooth skin. So I didn't want to lose the Etsy shop. It's still there for magical things, but all of the herbs and tinctures and remedies and all that sort of stuff are only available on the website now. I have most of the remedies up, all the salves are up. This week I'm working on tinctures. I actually, between starting new ones or straining them or resetting them, we worked on 20 tinctures the other day, trying to get things set up for the summertime. But I have probably about 30 different tinctures and 5 or 6 new ones at least to be adding to the shop. Hopefully I'll get those up this week. And then I will be getting the herbs listed as fast as possible. So I'm going to try to list the herbs while I'm on vacation. Yeah, I know. Vacation is never vacation for us wonderful self-employed people. But I will be mindful of taking time for myself and getting out into the woods and exploring and enjoying my tribe in person for our Beltane celebration this next coming week. So speaking of that, there's also a shipping delay going on. It will start any orders that come in after about 8 o'clock Thursday morning on May 4th when we ship. If you order after we ship, it will not be shipped out until the 12th. So make sure that you get those orders in now, and you might as well get them at 20% off and order this weekend. Get them in early. So if you're remembering your Mother's Day stuff and things like that, it's that time. So Beltane. Beltane to me is, I don't know, it's just all about celebrating fertility and spring, and to me it is prosperity. And that's why I line up our prosperity week every year with whatever week Beltane falls in, so that the energy of being able to look at all the flowers that are bursting forth and all of the other things that are blossoming and returning to us, and all of those things that we've been working on manifesting, that we can just allow them to burst forth with the energy that is about, with all the flowers and bursting forth of energy. So it to me is all about prosperity, and it's a great time to do manifesting. I actually have a whole entire video on manifesting at Beltane, so you should definitely check that one out. But when we talk about a prosperity mindset, it's more about being able to look around you and to look at all those positive things that are there in your life, and to recognize all of those little things. Because if you can get to a place where you recognize all those little positive things that you are surrounded by, you're going to start drawing more of those positive things to you. At least that's my belief. Because if you're constantly looking at everything you don't have, and you're sitting in a position of want, and you're constantly just wanting things and needing things and whining about things, then all you're drawing to you is negativity. And you're not going to be able to manifest those things, because all you're doing is whining and not doing something to positively manifest those things in your life. And when you're positive about those things, now I'm not saying that horrible things can't happen and you can't get upset about it, but then you have to say, all right, that was a nice little stepping stone there. Let's take that roadblock, turn it into a stepping stone, and let's get going. And oh wow, look how pretty this roadblock was. Look at all these awesome things that this caused me to stop and look at for a few minutes. It's all about a mindset shift. So that's the biggest point that I talk about when we talk about prosperity. Being able to feel the prosperity that is around you will help you to be able to constantly be in that place of having prosperity around you. And also giving things away, going out and spending money, not worrying about, and I don't mean frivolously spending money, I mean buying things that you need instead of holding on to every little microscopic penny. Will get you out of that and help you to shift that mindset too. If it doesn't mean that I don't look for coupons. It doesn't mean that I don't look for things on sale. It doesn't mean I don't try to offer you guys sales to save some money. It's more about not becoming the miser. So the Four of Coins card to me is what I call the miser card. So I don't have a deck in front of me right this second, but actually I do have a deck. So I'll chit chat while I'm pulling out my deck and see if I can find him. But the Four of, maybe I have a deck. Yikes. Wonder what I did with it. So the Four of Coins, or the Four of Pentacles, to me is about holding on to things that you no longer need, or learning the importance of what to hold on to and what to let go of. So in my deck, which is the Robin Wood deck, hey, look, it wasn't too far in. So you can see that he's, holding on to everything. Like, it's mine, it's mine. And I refer to him as the miser. So it's because he's not happy with what he has either. And he's holding on to things, like maybe holding on to anger, maybe holding on to resentments, as well as physical things that he's trying to surround himself with. So he's not letting go of anger and other things, and not being generous and sharing with others. So he doesn't have anyone else around him. He's just, all of this is mine. It's kind of like Gollum with the ring, and when it turns him into an icky person. And so as the miser card there, you don't want to be that icky person. You don't want to turn into Gollum. You don't want to be holding on to every last little thing and not being sharing experiences with others. You want to be having that shifted mindset with there's plenty to go around. Even if maybe in reality there's not, you find a way to make it so that there's plenty to go around. And that you can work with people and share with people and get that prosperity flowing. Because the more people that shift to that prosperity mindset, the better we feel and the better we are when we're living happy with our surroundings. And, looking out the window just here, I can see tons of flowers and blossoms and greenery. And that to me is prosperity. That to me is richness. Being surrounded by family, being surrounded by a tribe, being surrounded by friends, that to me is richness, is prosperity. Prosperity doesn't always have to be how much money someone has. It's how they fill their surroundings with happiness, how they fill their surroundings with love. That to me is really vital and really important. So that to me is kind of the energy of Beltane. And why I like to chit chat about manifesting things and about prosperity and things like that at Beltane. So, as more people are coming in, make sure you guys say hi in the chat. Make sure that you have checked in. Oh, and look at that. My chat, I so apologize. My chat was set on top comments instead of all comments. Hi, Terry, you made it. I'm so glad you're here. And Sarah says, I can't stay long, but I wanted to say hi to you and the tribe. And I'm at work manifesting bills. Well, if you're at work, you're manifesting money. You're manifesting money coming into you. But even if you just have time to keep it on in the background or come back and watch it later, give yourself that self-care time, I should say. To me, it's pretty important. So when you watch this on the replay, or if you watch it here now, pop in the comments, leave a comment that you've watched it, subscribe and hit that notification bell. I am 5 subscribers away from 500, which is halfway to 1,000, guys. We're doing good. So I have peppermint tea today in the shop. Nice, yummy peppermint tea. So when we talk about manifesting, to me, peppermint is one of those manifesting herbs. All the mints are about spring and prosperity and that sort of thing. They're also great for protection. So Terry, what do you like to use all of your mints for? I know if you're still here in the comments, you've been wanting to chit chat about magical things for herbs and spiritual things for herbs. Terry and I are going to do a live together out at Brushwood. I was hoping that was going to be this coming weekend, but we're going to do it on Memorial Day weekend because it's still too cold for her to be out there camping. So luckily I got a trailer. I'll stay warm. But if you will be at Brushwood Folklore Center this coming weekend, I hope to see you in person for the Maypole. It's happening on Saturday, May 6th. Usually it's around 1 or 2 o'clock in the afternoon, but they do events earlier than that. That's usually when the dance starts and hanging out. So I will be there for that. I'll be working on trying to get you guys some other videos that are outside. I will be doing my live from Brushwood Folklore Center next Sunday, but I don't know if I'll be by myself or if I'll have someone else in the live with me. So Terry says, I love mint in tea. It's absolutely delicious in tea. I know that it works decently well in essential oil form to help keep away some spiders, maybe to help keep away mice. haven't had much luck with that. But everyone says if you put peppermint essential oil on cotton balls and put them near the little places where you think the mice are coming in, that they don't come in. My experience has not worked. So if anyone has had luck with that, I'd love to hear about that in the comments, because I have not had that experience work. Usually we see like 1 or 2, because we get rid of them very quickly, mice every spring and every fall at our home at home, but I keep everything in jars, so I'm not that concerned about it. And then out in the trailer at camp with our new trailer, knocking on wood, we've had some really good luck. The old trailer, bounce sheets. I hate chemicals. You guys know I don't like chemicals. Bounce dryer sheets. So, but I want to give you guys some time to just sit and reflect. So, what does prosperity mean to you? What does Beltane mean to you? Do you even celebrate Beltane? Is it something that is on your holidays that you would celebrate? I know that Sarah's path is a little bit different. She's more of a Norse pagan or an Asatru, or she might be a heathen. She might have several different names for what she does. And I actually can't remember. If you're still here, Sarah, let me know if you guys actually celebrate Beltane or not. Because although I work with some of those energies and some of those deities, and I really like the Norse path, I don't celebrate the Norse holidays. I still celebrate my eclectic pagan holidays that are very similar. It's all the Wheel of the Year holidays are the holidays that I celebrate. So I know that they're not all the same when it comes to this. So I am curious about that. But I might have to jump off in a minute. We'll see. Let me know what your plans are for Beltane. Are you excited? Are you at least going to go out for a walk to look at all the greenery and look at all the lushness and help to shift that mindset to look at all the beautiful world that surrounds us? Gather with some friends and realize how blessed you are and welcome more of those amazing blessings into your life. That's a great way to manifest, to look at all of the wonderful blessings that you already have in your life, and then to welcome more of those and to share the blessings with others so that more of them come back to you. So being grateful is the biggest part of that mindset shift for prosperity, the biggest way to manifest things. So, and there's a whole bunch of different videos that are about prosperity on the channel. One of them is even about, like making a wish on dandelions and when you blow all of the seeds away and how that really works. And I have seen some awesome little memes on dandelions, which was an aspect that I had never actually considered before. And now I'm seeing it everywhere, probably because when you're looking for something, you see it everywhere. Just like when you're manifesting and working with prosperity, if you're looking at money and prosperous things everywhere, you're going to see them everywhere. But so I'm seeing this dandelion meme everywhere, and it says that the dandelion is the only flower that represents all 3 celestial bodies. So in its yellow form, it represents the sun and that bright ray of growing creativity and energy. And when it turns into a puffball, it represents the receptivity and of the moon, being that passiveness of the moon and just accepting and honoring what is there. And then as the seeds blow off, They represent the stars and all of the wishes and the potential of everything that is, that has been, that is, and shall be. So I thought that that was beautiful. I don't know, maybe we'll do a whole entire little segment on that sometime this week, to get recorded for you guys. But the squirrels are happy outside. All right. Well, I do see that there are customers coming, so I'm going to get going. But I want to encourage you to take that witchy tea time for you, take that self-care time for you. Do something to honor Beltane. Do something to be grateful and look at all the gratitude and look at all the wonderful things that you are surrounded by. And learn to love life and be with life, um, and get outside. So definitely a big push is to get outside and celebrate the first day of May. Celebrate some flowers. Ask if you can pick some flowers and bring them inside. Pick some dandelions and make some dandelion wine or dandelion jelly, or violet jelly is really beautiful right now. I've seen a great grape hyacinth drink that we've posted about in the Transformational Healing Tribe Facebook group. So there's so many different things that you could be doing right now to work with flowers, making paints, making prints, doing things so that in the middle of winter, when you need those flowers, you have them sitting right there in your book of shadows. So get outside, enjoy yourself, enjoy some friends, and get together. And many blessings, tribe. And I hope that you enjoy some time to just sit and listen to me ramble, if that's all that is that you need for your self-care time. So I will see you guys next Sunday. Don't forget about the sale that is ending tomorrow on Beltane. Enjoy Beltane. Have a great day. And there's also that shipping delay. So pop over to the shop to transformationalhealingbydawna.com and you can get all the details on all of that. And check out the videos on manifestation if you need anything with that. Oh, Terry says, love dandelions and blessed Beltane, Beltane blessings to me. Beltane blessings to all of you. We'll see you guys soon. And we'll be live just after our maypole, so you guys will be able to see it next week. Bye.